then again. I'm wearing brand new socks and they're soft as fuck, so I'm feeling great. How are the rest of you? Never mind, I don't care. Shut up. Shut up and watch this guy paint. Wow, look at him go. Is he high on speed? Painting like that, so swiftly and aggressively, yet so effortlessly? Is he on crack cocaine to be painting so wildly, unmatchedly, fantastically, grandly painting? Look at him go! Oh, it's all the colours in there. Wow, with all a bit of the green getting in on it. Using the green here to sort of block out the shapes. I think I went a little bit dark with the dark red in this one. That happens sometimes. I get carried away, you see. And I did sort of cover up quite a few of the outlines. That I need those to be able to see what the fuck I'm actually painting. So I tried to use this green base to sort of block out the shapes and forms of the body, and so including his little winky there. I painted his penis in. He's got to have a penis. How else is he going to piss on the corpses of his enemies? I did a turquoise background. I really like turquoise. It's possibly one of my favourite colours. Not that I really have favourite colours because I'm not a fucking child. I like red. Red's my favourite colour because red cars go really, really fast. I don't even like. Well, I like red. I like wearing red. I got a nice red hoodie. That's irrelevant. That's what that is. Whoa, hey, lighter greens to highlight the greens, and then you might notice even lighter greens. Wow, imagine that. God, it's so brilliant the way you use lighter greens on top of the other greens to highlight the greens that you're greening in the green. I tried to use, as I had done previously on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle painting, and Cerebus the Aardvark as barbarians. I tried to differentiate the tones of the greens I was using, so it wasn't all just one plain green. So you can see there's more yellowy kind of greens on the stretched skin across his face, and then slightly more, I guess, greeny greens on his body, and then more of a light turquoise tummy. You know, lizards, they get like the light tummy, the lighter coloured tummy skin. So I tried to emulate that at least somewhat. The stretched skin is a bit of an odd one. It's hard to say why I chose to do that, because it doesn't need to be like that. There's no reason for it. But as with most things, that's how it looked in my head. This was a commission. Somebody commissioned me to basically paint what I want, which is a bit of a double-edged sword sometimes, because given ultimate freedom to do with whatever you choose, it can sometimes be a bit daunting and even paralysing, because if you can do anything, what the fuck am I supposed to do? How do I pin down an idea of something to actually bloody do? Whereas if you're given at least a little bit of a brief, like say, do me any like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle painting, then it gives me a basis and I can work on that and be creative with it. But when somebody says do whatever you want, there's going to be a penis in there somewhere. Come on. It took me a little while, maybe a week or so, to actually come up with an idea. But this flashed into my head almost automatically. Not automatically, but almost fully formed. A crazy psycho lizard chopping some fuckers up. The turquoise background, which you, if you were paying attention, you could have watched me blob in there. I didn't want it to be a flat background, so a few blobs, just blobs of paint here and there, darker bits, lighter bits, and I made sure to sort of highlight the area around his little dingus, just to, draw attention to it a little bit more. Painting in the flesh, the meat of the bodies that he's chopping up. A couple of heads and an arm. It's fun and games. Pinks for the noses and tongues and his gums and such, eyes and teeth. But yeah, and the stretched skin across the mouth and chest area was just in the picture in my head, and I thought, oh yeah, I've got to make him, because it makes him look like he's tensing really tightly and his skin's stretched because of the aggression coming out of him as he's chopping these fucking bodies up. And so the colours of the background, the colour of the guy himself, and then just as you'll see, as I'm about to get to, some bright red gore was all in my head. This is fairly close to what I was seeing in my head, other than the bodies in the corner of the room that I always see whenever I turn around, and the babies, the screaming babies, they just don't stop. But as far as this painting goes, I think I got quite close to what was in my stupid head, which is nice, isn't it? I guess. Oh, getting in there with the outlines now. I liked the blood. Just some fairly broad brush strokes using a gouache, a mix of a couple of different reds, a darker red and a more orangey red, to make nice, bold, opaque gore across the painting. And then a super dark red verging on black for the usual outlines and shadows and bits and bobs and blobs and splotches and such, defining muscles and tendons and toes and wrinkles and things. I really like that leg, the leg that's bent with the knee looking at us. I was really happy with that. That's a difficult angle to draw a leg, and I was pretty pleased with that. And the arm sort of swooshing off the side of the page, I wanted it to look a bit more in motion. I'm not sure I captured that. It looks a little bit bulky and blobby maybe, but I think overall it came out all right. And I like the angle of his arms, because it does look like there's a lot of movement there with the body parts flying past him. And then white for the final highlights, and the little drippity drip coming out of his knob. It makes for a decent, good, cool, funny, shut up.